Welcome to the second episode of the Midnight Hub, your late night food for thought. We are here to, feed your mind and enrich your soul. So today's topic is Black love. And of course, I am here with my co host, Dominic and Jacob. Um, so, with the topic Black love, it's a lot that goes into it. I don't think we really need to introduce ourselves again. So I'm more so on the track of let's get straight into it. So, Black love. Our first real conversation is what hurts Black love, and I'm going to open the stage to anybody who wants to comment on that or who wants to speak on what their definition of Black love is and what hurts their Black love.
Betrayal.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that.
Just like betrayal, just like anything. Like say, I guess we in love and stuff like that. You sit here and tell me we in love, and then you sit here stab me in my back, like go cheat, or even just like do some
Hmm.
suspicious shit, like even take something from me without me knowing that I'll just give it to you. You just ask, or let's see what else. Just like just doing some fuck shit. Like damn, just fuck shit.
Okay, so what would you describe as Black love?
I feel like black love to me is like a bond, like a love like just inspirational, just like helping each other out through whatever, and knowing that safe comfort that I could just trust somebody, and knowing that they got my back.
Hmm.
And that's pretty much it. It's
Dom,
short and simple.
I say love is a friendship. That's
that's it.
that's like that.
Y'all
That's
are
the
funny.
nah. No, on serious note, that's like the best like description of love.
Hmm.
Can't get any simpler than that.
Well, for me, Black love is really the symbolization, like it symbolizes growth. Like for Black people to be in love is a bigger thing than we even realize. You know what I'm saying? Um, it dates back to slavery. We were taught that two Black people being together always ends up with one being hurt, whether it's the man being killed or the woman being raped. So from the past, families have been broken up. So real Black love is that symbolization of we're trying to stick this shit out. Like, and that's the easiest way for me to put it. And in my eyes, what hurts that is really us. We are our biggest enemies. A lot of times we think to ourselves that we don't deserve anyone, or you know, maybe that we don't, not that we don't deserve them, but we won't last with this person, or we're gonna find a way to fuck it up. So it's like at the end of the day, we we put ourselves in situations where we can test our faith in that person and test our love in that person, but you know, we choose to fuck off. We choose to make shit worse, which is why a lot of times they say, okay, Black men ain't good for nothing but cheating or breaking somebody's heart, or they say Black women don't do anything but break someone's heart, or look for a white man. It's like we have these stereotypes in our own community that date back hundreds of years. So, you know, it's like what can we do to really amplify the love in the Black community, not only in relationships, but in friendships? We're friends with people that, can bring us something. We're never really friends for the topic of being friends. You know, we say we love someone because they can do something for us. But what can we do for ourselves? Can we even love ourselves in the way that we say we love someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, do y'all think that y'all love other people in the way that y'all love yourselves, or love someone the way you want to be loved?
Damn, damn, this shit right here. Yeah,
No, but
I
that's
guess,
real though. That's as simply as I could put it.
and I've been scarred. I
That
guess,
Wade had
uh, that's the best way to put it. It's just like I think I've gotten better. I'm a closed off person, so like I don't really express my emotions that well to the closest people that really care. So I'm getting better at like expressing myself towards the people who care about me and stuff, letting them know what's going on and stuff.
hmm now being a closed off person and not really expressing yourself. Do you feel like that hinders your process of loving someone as much as you love you, or does it really just hinder your process in the way of you can't tell them how much you love them? Because I know for me, like personally, I'm very bad at communicating, you know, my love in a way that makes somebody feel like I actually care. Sometimes I do express myself in ways that they think to themselves like, well, damn, well, did this nigga really give a fuck? But at the same time, I know at the end of the day, if I tell someone I love them, I mean it. You know what I mean?
hmm
So it's like, where is that middle ground or common ground for you?
I think is the hindrance of me not expressing like I love them and stuff like that. That's what hinders it. Like
Mhm.
I ain't gonna tell a motherfucker, I love you. It's gonna take me a while, but now I'm starting to. If I do love somebody, I'm finna say it. If I do like somebody, I'm finna express it. Just don't be like, mm, mm, let. Mm, I can't find that word. What's the word? Yeah, yeah, it just hinders
While he's
me.
looking for the word
And
for the people's in the comments, hold up, my fault, my fault. But for the people in the comments, I will be dropping questions throughout the entire stream, just so you guys give us a little bit of engagement, a little bit of feedback on how you feel about certain topics. And I can see your comments at any time and post them up for the stream to see. So please feel free to say anything. But Jelon, please, my fault, Jacob, please continue.
yeah, yeah, um, damn, I ain't really got nothing. It just hinders me of it just expressing, like telling them, oh, I like you and stuff like that. I just be silent about it. That's just pretty much it.
Mhm. Okay. And then Dom, anything from you from like, from your experiences with love, or, with even love within friendships, or maybe even parental love or sibling love or anything of the sort.
I'm kind of like Jacob in a way. It's hard for me to express myself, but like I can show it, but I can't like you know verbally express my love, and
hmm
that's what's been holding me back my whole life. Expressing myself, coming out like to everybody.
Okay. So since y'all both, well, I wouldn't even say just y'all both, but for the three of us here, um, do you feel like if you could express yourself better, then you can love better? Or do you feel like if you could express yourself better, then you can get yourself out there better? Which one do you
I,
think applies more to you?
out there better, more out there.
hmm
I'm one of the nicest people ever. I I I love everybody. Honestly, I don't
Not me though.
I don't dislike anybody. I I hate using the word
hmm
hate. Like as much as I well,
That's
if I
real.
if I like dislike somebody, like 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 my stepmother, I never once said I hated her. I like as much as I
Mhm.
dislike, never much that I hate her. Like I'm a loving person. I I show love to everybody, and it's just me expressing my love. I rarely
Mhm.
tell I love you. I rarely tell my sisters I love you, but they know.
So within that topic, if you feel like you love someone and like you don't want to express that you hate anyone, why not tell the people that you love them more often? Because it's a very it's very hard, man, woman, single, taken. It doesn't matter what you are. If you're not hearing how loved you are, as black people, we're all very anxious and we're all very closed in, and it's hard for us to even open up. So it's like, do you feel like you don't say I love you because you haven't been told that enough growing up or throughout your life? Or do you feel like it's simply because you feel like you have that masculine role as a man to never say I love you?
Uh, it's neither actually. It's
Okay, so
just
let me in,
me.
let me in, let me know.
Shit, I can't even find the words.
Yeah,
Can't even find the words.
Yeah, boy,
It's
you jumping and skipping like we playing hopscotch, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm gonna need you to put some headphones on, but
hold up.
check that California Wi-Fi. We think it'll be something good.
Hold
crazy.
That military base ain't doing the thing, man. Hey,
hold
on
up.
me, that
Oh,
military base not hitting it.
ah,
Wi-Fi.
damn.
So while he getting ready, that means Jacob, you are in a hot seat. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. I know you said like, it would help you get out there more. But what's stopping you now besides your connection to love that's stopping you from getting out there to people?
What's stopping me?
Hmm.
Shit. I think I'm low key, I'm socially awkward, but that wouldn't stop me. I'll just go and just be myself. But it's just like I got a car, I got everything, I got a little bit of money, so I could really go anywhere I want to. But it's just like where where the fuck should I go? I'm okay doing shit by myself.
Hmm.
It's fine, but it's just like I don't know where to go.
Hmm.
Even so, like that's an argument to itself. It's just like even though you don't know where to go, but you know what you like doing. So do the things that you like doing and find the activities to express yourself outside. Stop being lazy.
Hmm.
So for
Do
right
you feel like
now, huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now you go ahead.
Do you feel like your laziness is coming from you not wanting to break out of your box, or do you feel like your laziness is from you being complacent to where you are?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Hmm.
Because I feel like I don't have no energy to do shit, but then I do got energy because I be on my phone getting hyped up, listening to music, and then it's like when people ask me to go somewhere, I'll be like, I do not want to move. I've been pretending like I'm hurt, but nah though.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to get active and stuff like that and get my ass up instead of sitting and just waiting for the next day to go to work.
Okay. My fault. I had to turn my camera off for a second. Okay. Um. So I know that I've asked both of you guys, but do you guys have any questions for me and my views on anything that I view in Black love?
Using black light. All right, let's see. Let's see. Um, how would you say, like, friendship wise, like, how do you show love to your friends and stuff like that?
Mm, with my friends, it's really all about support and letting them into who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all for a little while. It took me a while before I even let y'all in. My fault. I know I just see my shit skip, but it took a while before I even really let y'all into anything that I had going on in my life or anything of the sort. Um,
Hmm.
so it's like within my friends, it's really just opening up. There's people that we consider acquaintances, there's people that we consider friends, and then there's people that we meet that we say are family. Um, I don't do the friendship level because even if somebody is your friend, they can snake you out or they could be a fake person. I like to make people who I consider friends, family. Um, so I only keep the people around me that I feel like are the closest to me. And I feel like that's just how I love in general. I don't I can't say that I love somebody who I feel like I hardly know. I can't
Hmm.
love somebody just because of a title or just because of what they do when they're around me. You know what I'm saying? I have to really know them, what they do around me, what they don't do around me, what they do when somebody else is watching, how they interact when somebody else is watching, how they behave when it's just them. It's like, for me, I might love unconditional for anybody, but the one condition that I have is that you are you and you're not somebody else for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Okay, that's real shit. That's real talk right there.
You feel like
All
you
right,
sacrifice anything?
all right, Desmond, it's your go. Let's see what question I got for you. All right, from now, well, yeah, from now, do you feel like you've grown enough to express and say things verbally to the people that you care about?
Honestly, not that much.
Damn.
I'm still like the same. I'm like an introvert to myself, scared to express my feelings. I'm working on it, but like it's, it's still kind of hard for me.
Mm.
And all that.
Well, yeah, what do you think you
Hold up,
could
my fault. I
improve
don't mean
on?
to. Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna forget
Yeah, we
AirPods
can hear
died.
you.
All right, bet.
Damn. But like, what do you feel like you could improve on? Just like in general, or what makes you comfortable to like improve on it? Like, take little baby steps.
You know, honestly, I don't even know. It's hard for me to express myself, even with like the people I'm closest to.
Mm.
I feel like I can. Um,
Spit it out, nigga. Come on.
You got this, Desmond. I believe in you.
Them boys talking about some. Man, it's gonna be hard putting my feelings out over the internet. But that's the best way to do it. You never know who feeling like you for real. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, to be honest, I ain't good at this topic, boy. Yeah.
Niggas said they heartbroken one time.
it's more than just one time. I feel like I'm
Mm.
not gonna get the same love in return.
That's why you hinder yourself.
Yeah, I,
That's real.
I ain't gonna count. I be feeling like what's my calling? I'm scared to hurt people. I ain't gonna lie. That's what hinders me. I don't really care if I get hurt because we all gonna get hurt at some point in return. That's why you gotta accept. Like even though you put your trust in the person, they always could choose the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's up to them to like choose the right way to, you know.
Mhm.
But,
So
but yeah,
that really brings us into our next topic. What hurts black love? Like, what do y'all feel like makes black love not feel like actual love, or makes it feels like a chore, within itself? Um, Anybody in the comments if y'all want to comment on that too. But what really hurts it for real?
Putting a price on it.
shit, what hurts it?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was heavy. That boy said putting a price on it. You kind of you talking a little low, but what you mean like putting a price on it? You mean like money wise, emotional wise? Like what you mean by that?
Money wise, like you know how like the modern days, man got to do everything. Just
That boy said,
That boy said, "Ugh."
it's gonna get me
you the
going.
one,
Here
you
you
the
go.
one in the
Here you
art.
go. Here you go. Ugh.
You the one with the Hellcat. I mean, shit, I want to sit pretty.
All right, so
Dental, 401k.
Let's get married, Desmond. I love you. You can up it
Ugh.
up to me. You can up it
hold
up
up,
to me. It's okay.
hold up.
I'll brush your hair and put your do rag on.
Nah, but like expecting actually nah, I'm gonna put it like this. Love being one sided, basically.
Mhm.
Expecting like expecting one thing and not like giving in return.
That's real.
Like love is give and take. I feel like it's also 50-50.
Mhm.
It ain't
We gonna come back to that, but I'm gonna say somebody said describe a time where you felt truly loved slash supported by someone else, platonic or romantic. Has it changed how you move in the world? And please explain. We're gonna get into that after we all talk about what hurts black love for us. And then it says gender roles basically. Fuck, I can't read. I shouldn't drink that motherfucking wine. Them 2 bars of wine took my ass out. It says gender
Gender
based
based.
roles definitely affects us. That's very true. Um, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let Jalon say his part, and then we're gonna get into the comment about the describe a time. I'm gonna say what
Oh
hurts
yeah.
black love the most, and this is just in my mind. Um, Please feel free to disagree, but it's our love within ourselves. A lot of times we really don't love ourselves enough to love someone else. And I know that I've been in situations where I didn't love myself enough to try to add somebody else to the equation. And I know even sometimes now I feel like I don't love myself enough and I'm trying to love other people. Um, and it's hard. We're taught that shit from childhood. In our last episode we talked about generational curses, and that's one of them. Without that self accomplishment, we don't really have that love for ourselves because we're not doing anything for ourselves, and
Mm.
that's definitely something really fucking hard. um I struggle with it, and I'm one of the most confident people that you'll ever meet. I feel like I can do anything. um but that's how I view it. So I'm sorry, Jacob. Fuck. Go ahead.
I think one that like shit to me it's just really loyalty though. It's just really loyalty. And it goes back what you said on being yourself. I feel like it's loyalty and support. That's what hurt us. Because in a black household, like you said, from you, oh, you have to be a doctor, you have to be doing this, but you feel like that's not you, and so
Mhm.
as you try to do your own thing, like your family might rebel against you, your friends might say, "Oh, that's wrong. You should do what they say," but in your own mind, in your own heart, you feel like this is real you. This is the authentic you. You should believe in. If
Mhm.
nobody gonna believe in me, I gotta believe in myself, which makes people think, oh, you acted different or you acted funny, and that's just not right. That's just not right. because once you say when you cross that line of oh such and such, better than that, you people drift away.
Mhm.
People drift away from from that person because they say they acting weird and saying that. And you know how rumors spread. You might act like you a snake and stuff, but you really not.
Right.
They always don't want to listen to the true story. They always listen to that one side or the most drama, and that's not fair.
That's real as
And
fuck.
th- and then and once that person, it's like probably the black sheep. And once that person becomes successful and stuff, it's mostly because he has that. It's not a negative, but a motivational. But how long you gonna hold that in? Those memories of, oh, oh, you not gonna make it, or you're not gonna do this, and just like be happy of his achievements. Feel accomplished that you made it this far,
Mhm.
and that you don't have to look back on those past memories, and just actually live and feel free. And don't put that like don't put that negativity in your children. But I feel like the most accomplished people don't put that negativity in their children. They actually support and praise their child for being different, being extraordinary, and actually take the things they do and expand upon it.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Okay. That's real as fuck. I feel like a lot of parents don't really give in, not even just parents, but like friends and everything. We don't give a lot of support to what we don't understand. And that's definitely not good. But
yeah,
before we get into this question by just that gal, um, she also said not having good examples of healthy love in our lives hurts Black love. That's very true. Um, damn, we talked about that last episode too. I didn't really think about that. You know, our parents a lot of times put people before us, and you know that's never okay. And gender based roles definitely affect us. That's also true. I'm I hate using strength. I hate a lot of things that is associated with being, you know, a real man, but I can do all of them. And it's like I don't want to feel forced to do it. I want to feel like I'm doing it on my own time. And that's just something for me. You know, nobody else can really tell me how to live my life but me. And I feel like a lot of young women and even young men are expecting too much out of our partners without getting to know them. But to get into the main comment that I'm seeing here, which is describe a time where you felt truly loved slash supported by someone else, platonic or romantic. Has it changed how you move in the world? And please explain. Who wants to take that off? If y'all had that experience, it's okay to say no. It's really okay to say no. Dom, I see you
yeah.
shaking your head. No, it's fine to say no.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think because nobody really would hit on me like that though. Like
Because like as black men, we don't really get a lot of the same support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a lot of people that we can say really care for us in that way or really want to see us thrive or want to see us be better version of ourselves until it's too late. So I feel like the three of us are at a point in our life where a lot of people wouldn't look at us and be like, okay, we need to motivate this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can say for me, I've experienced it. I can definitely say I've experienced it, but I'm not surprised if you guys say that you haven't experienced it. You feel me?
nah, I actually did. I actually did back in Little Caesars. Mm-hmm. I ain't ready.
Jaylon,
I remember.
I'm hold on. I'm gonna read you for a second. You've experienced people caring about you since before Little Caesars, and we ain't gonna really get too deep into that. But I'm just gonna let you know that now you had people showing you real love, but because of where you was in your life, you weren't able to accept it. And that's another thing. We don't always know when to accept somebody else's good graces and their love, and not take it for less than what it is. You my dog. You know I love you to hell and back. So I'm gonna let you know there was times in your life where people gave you the love that you needed in that moment, and for the rest of your life to carry you further than you could have been now, that you didn't even realize because of shit that was going on in your life. And I'm not gonna fault you for it. I would never fault you for it because we are all our own individual people and we grow in our own ways. But Little Caesars was not the first time because I was there before Little Caesars happened, and I can tell you, niggas was trying to show you what it was before Little Caesars. So I still do want to hear about your Little Caesars experience. I'm sorry to cut you off and be rude.
Well, damn. I mean, nah, nah, it wasn't the first, but it was like a person like tried to put it in my head that like it was my manager. I hated his ass. To like we used to fight every single day, but that man, every time he drove me at home, he used to just sit down and just be like, "Don't be like me, bruh. I wasted my time and potential and shit like that. And look at me now, working at Little Caesars, and he just be saying that shit and just be like, you got something, and you should like, I used to draw at work every single time when I was on break, or sometimes, and like my manager used to keep my drawings and stuff like that. I didn't really realize that, but I was just like, fuck it, it just disappeared, or that, who, who, I, ooh, I can't even say this. Yeah, there's one person I just disliked me, I guess. I thought she always threw my papers away. I'd be like, okay, cool. But nah, it wasn't like support, but motivational though.
Mm.
I admit I was a little hard headed at sometimes, but he always like, told me that I can do great things and whatnot. But yeah, that's just it.
But you said so. I'm gonna touch on something that you said real quick. You said it was motivational, but not support. Do you not think that motivation is a form of support?
Oh yeah, it is. It is though.
Okay. Well, for me, I have a lot of experiences. I have a lot of experiences from both ends, platonic and romantically. To touch on the moment that impacted me the most platonically, um, it was around my junior, senior year. I just moved out back from the white neighborhood to the hoods. Me and my mom was getting into it almost every night. And long story short, I ran away from home. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. Nobody knew that I left. And I texted my friend, I texted my homeboy LG, and I said, "Yo, what you doing?" I hear an echo. Dom, it's gotta be. But I texted him like, "Yo, what you doing?" And we ended up going that night from Old Seminole Heights to Cross Fletcher, about 20 minutes away. We got there by Uber and we walked our asses around and we was being grown. And I remember them telling me, I could stay in the trap house for as long as I wanted. And it really just hit me and I thought to myself, bro, like, is this what I want to do? Like, it's not really me. I don't care about none of that. Like, why would I do this to myself? And LJ stopped me. We was outside, we was play fighting. He said, "Yo, Alex don't need to get into this shit no more." And mind you, he was the one I came with. I was like, "What you mean I don't need to get into this no more?" He was like, you know, "Out of everybody here, you actually got shit going on." He was like, "You gonna make it out this shit. You gonna go to college. You gonna play sports. You gonna do something, but you gonna do more than us." And I shit y'all not, that man talked me that night into getting an Uber and going back home. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know how long I would have been there for real. Because I was hell sent on not going home for sure. But that's just like that's the role of how I figured my friends should treat me. They should treat me like family. They should push me in the right direction. No matter how I got there, they should push me in that right direction. And ever since then, it's been I only keep real niggas in my circles. I only keep people that's gonna keep it 100 with me. in my circle. Um, romantically, let me think. There's a lot of situations that really did change me and how I move, but romantics is hard, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, romantics is one of them things where it's like you don't realize until it's too late how much it really did for you. So I would say the first, not even the first, but the biggest thing that changed me romantically was being pushed to go where I wanted to go and not staying complacent. Um, I was going to stay at USF. I was going to stay in Tampa. I was going to be on my same bullshit. And, you know, my ex from high school told me not to. She told me to get the fuck out of Dodge. She was like, go somewhere else, even though my family was telling me stay close to home. And I feel like that was real. Like, me being out here now, shit, I'm a completely different person. I done been through a lot. I done changed a lot. I don't think if I would have stayed in Tampa, I would have. I don't even think if I stayed in Tampa, I would be on this platform here. I don't think I'd be on this mindset here. So it's really that was really the biggest thing for me. And I don't think she told me that from a romantic sense. But I think she told me from platonic. But like you said, black love is a friendship. So from her telling me that point of view as a friend, it made the biggest difference to us as what it meant romantically. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least in my mind. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for me. But that was real. So that's how I feel about that topic. Um, so on to the next topic of the night. How can we strengthen black love? Again, everything that we ask is open to the people in the comments. I know it is late. It's about to be 1 a.m. But this is the Midnight Hub. You know, we're late night thoughts. You can't sleep. You know, fuck it. So how can we strengthen black love?
Loving each other first.
What do you mean by that?
Just like came to ourselves first. Like if you can't, like basically what you said, just like doing stuff for us, like knowing that you can't show love, try to work on yourself, do things better, going out, try to you know, I don't know, get out there like me, get out your shell and start expressing. I I guess, and then in order to like, show love to others.
Mm-hmm. Dom?
Loving yourself and learning how to love. 'Cause not everybody can love the same way. Everybody everybody takes stuff differently.
Okay. Um, so I'm trying to drop a damn question in the chat. So I'm gonna read the question out loud before I say my answer. So if you could tell yourself one thing before your first relationship, what would it be? Um, for me, I'm gonna answer both. But I would say this. For me, how we can fix black love, besides just loving ourselves, is really just learning love languages. If we're gonna love anyone, we have to know how to love that person. And I feel like we don't know how to love at all. And it's really sad. Even with me, I'm the type of person who prides myself on, understanding people, even though I'm not always understood. But I'd say my biggest flaw is not knowing how to speak in someone else's love language. A lot of relationships that I've had, and I really only had three that I count, but of the three that I had, and well, the two that I had and the one that I'm attempting, or whatever you want to call it. I'll say through that ad. It don't fucking matter at this point. Um, my hardest thing is speaking in someone else's love language because I don't know what their past has put them through to, get them to where they're at. But whoever I love and whoever I'm with, I want to love them in a way that's comfortable for them, and I want them to love me in a way that's comfortable for me. And we can really fix a lot if we learned how to do that. If we learn how to communicate as well. Communication is something that's so off in the Black community. We can't even tell a motherfucker when we finna go take a piss without feeling like, damn, this nigga finna judge me. We clown each other so much for the simplest of things that it starts to feel like that's all we're going to ever get. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, what am I doing so wrong that the next motherfucker feels like he could tell me or he can weigh in on who I am as a person? And that directly affects how we love. Because if I've been clowning Jacob all damn day and he tries to go talk to somebody else, guess what? In his mind, it's not okay, well, they're gonna see me for me. No, this motherfucker gonna clown me because I have views that's different from somebody else, or I do things different from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's a real hard thing for us to get because from a young age we're taught the funny motherfuckers and the motherfuckers who do bullshit are the ones who gonna be maybe liked, maybe hated. But guess what? They're gonna be the ones who stay on your mind the whole time. You either want to fight them, you either want to, keep them out of your life. But at the end of the day, them niggas are in your mind to some type of way where we're thinking to ourselves, okay, how do we handle this person in this situation? So communication, self-love, and love languages. Those are going to be our three biggest challenges. As our generation grows up and we, get into the world of having kids, those are going to be our three biggest challenges. So for everybody who's watching, for the people who are going to watch later, for the people who might have even left the stream, I want y'all to really sit down and think to yourself, do you have those three things down pat? And be realistic. It's okay to be honest with yourself. It's okay to really talk to yourself and ask yourself these questions like, do I feel like I have it down? If you're in the chat right now and you can see all the questions that I asked, I want you to really write down these questions and come back to them later. That's really the realest thing I can tell y'all to do. That's all this is. We are a living, breathing experience. Our experiences and everything that we have is all that will ever be. And we came in at a great time. We came in at a time where it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to actually, vocalize what you want in your life. So I implore you guys heavily to figure out what it is that you want and if you're ready to get there. Like, figure out if you're ready to get there. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we are coming down on our final 10 minutes. It is 50 minutes in. I might extend it to 15 if there's a lot of questions going on. So we're going to have an open floor and open discussion. I'm going to drop our Instagrams and everything down. Not in the chat, but I have banners for everything. But we're going to open the floor to any questions that you guys want to have answered by anybody on the board here. This is my Instagram. My Instagram is Alex O'Brazy for everybody who does not know. This is the Instagram of Nick. It is Nick Got It. Jaylon still ain't. My fault. Jacob. Ugly nigga. He ain't really say what he wanted yet. And this is the Instagram of the actual channel. Well, we're called the Midnight Hub. It's just an underscore afterwards to get down into it. But I'm going to play music and open up the comment section. So any questions that even somebody on the board wants to ask, just let it be known. If it's silent for too long or it's not enough going on for too long, the stream will end and we'll do our goodbyes. So anybody, anything? Oh, somebody said if you could tell yourself one thing before your first. Oh, that was me. My dumb ass. Hey,
That boy was
I'm
ready.
glad
That
that's
boy was
sometimes.
ready.
Too ready. Too ready. Yeah, again, shout out to my boy Trent T Breezy for dropping it all. Like that nigga sent me a whole album for real. I only got 3 songs on there right now, but that nigga sent. Hey, that nigga sent me the whole album. He said, "Hey, use any song for real." So, anything y'all got?
I ain't got much to say about love. I ain't got much to say.
Jit went through one heartbreak and want to try to be like, "Fuck love, ugly, raw, weird."
What one? There's been multiple.
I'm talking about real though.
It's been multiple.
This is my fault, but this is your real first heartbreak though. Like actually caring about somebody and actually being in a position with somebody. We ain't talking about no kitty shit. This is your, in my eyes, this is your real first heartbreak.
Nah, there ain't no first. It's like I'm gonna say third.
Third.
Yeah.
This nigga. At most I'll give you second. At most. And that's just me being fair.
I ain't just tell yeah. I ain't really care that much. I probably forgot most of them.
That's real. But if you forgot it, then it wasn't a heartbreak. It didn't matter. It was just something that happened. It's an experience. We gotta learn how to differentiate the two, like experiences and heartbreaks. Sometimes an experience isn't good though. It could be a bad experience and it feels like our heart was broken. But that's not what that means for every time. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like even me, I can't say I've had my heart broken. I lied. I had my heart broken one time. One time and one time only. And I know I had my heart broken because I cried. But that's neither here nor there. But that was my one and only time where I could say my heart was broken. Other than that, I can't really say that for real. I might have been sad, but I didn't feel it to the extent of anything. And it took me till college to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, this fucking nigga was spitting on some of these songs. This shit, the boy snapping. But anybody in the comments, y'all feel like y'all ever had y'all heart broken? And like, what did that do to y'all? Do y'all even think heartbreak is real? Do you think it's just an experience? Right?
Nah, that shit real. Got me sliding walls and shit.
I feel like it's real.
That nigga got me sliding walls. You never got your heart broken?
I just had a kind of bad experience.
Oh, you strong. Hey, you know what? Let's get married. And we can have a divorce and I'll take
this nigga want the military benefits so bad, y'all. Y'all hear this?
Hey.
I'm about to pull my light skin out, my dom out, my Hey, that boy want them benefits bad.
This crack thing don't work out. Gone. Desmond, I love you, boo.
You can't stop the rain.
Exactly.
Somebody dropped a comment. Said chase the bag. Oh no.
see somebody with me.
I'm with you, but I'm not with you, bro. Like, damn.
And
that's your man's. Bro, that's your man's. You finna break your man's heart over a bag?
He gotta have character development.
Scary.
He in the military. He gonna get buff after I'm done with him.
No.
But like,
getting buff is crazy.
What? He gonna be a meathead. He gonna walk side to side.
Damn,
know how,
Knuckles, a glass.
but nah though, that shit is crazy. But that heart rate is true. Man, got me spotting some walls. I can't even breathe when
You
I try to go
like
to
be real, be real, be real, be real. You slid down a
sleep.
wall for real? Like in the shower, sliding down on some like Usher shit, some like.
Nigga, you know I'm dramatic. I did it all.
And I'm so sick of love songs, a glass.
I'm begging on the
Real
wall.
shit. That
I'm
boy
begging
singing
through
on
the
the
wall
rain.
and squeezing the soap hard as hell.
No, squeezing the soap. Shit was in that bed. A glass. I don't know, bro. I feel like with me, I stayed in my bed. Like I ain't. That sounds dirty. I definitely took showers, but I stayed in my bed and I cried and I reached out a lot. I feel like I put myself in a predicament where I wouldn't put myself normally. So I was just texting all the time, like, yo, can we talk? Can we this? Can we that? And it was really like my responses every time was just nothing to talk about. And it was like, damn, what you mean? And y'all know me, I'm big on closure. So for me, it was a lot to talk about. Everything ended so fast and it ended so abruptly. And like we talked about, like it's hard for me to tell my love for her. So she didn't really know how I felt about her. So it was like, for me, I'm like, damn, well, at least let me tell you how I truly felt before everything was done or whatever. But we cool now. So fuck it. But I don't know, cuz heartbreak is real. I feel like everybody processes differently. I ain't slide on no motherfucking walls though. I ain't squeezing no bar soap. That ain't me.
Yeah. What you trying to say, right?
I'm just saying, maybe you should partake in a career of acting, but that's you, not me.
I was not at that boy. I was
I bet you
what?
wasn't. That boy was feeling it.
What? I can't.
Hey, your mama ever beat you so hard you do that little dry cry? You talking about some? That was him with that soap. He was, he was feeling it. Hey, cuz boy, that's
I can't even go to work. I can't even.
no.
Every
Jit
time.
calling out. What to my son?
The cry is
I
crazy.
can't come in today. She broke my heart, man.
That shit ain't funny. I was mentally stressed. I was stressed the fuck out. I was all over the place.
No, that's
Yeah.
real. Heartbreak ain't nothing to play with, cuz like once you get your heart broken once though, you don't really think you're gonna get your heart broken again. But once you get it broken again, you like, damn, maybe it's me.
You know, it was worse when I work at Starbucks, so that shit even worse. Than these niggas yell at me.
Jit
I'm
making
like,
a
bro,
frapp
don't yell at me.
Jit making a frappuccino, he put a frown in it.
Yeah, well, it's a
All
latte.
right, I can't, bro, because I'm out here clowning. Try not
Yeah,
to cry at the register. No, like I can see it now. A happy couple walks in at Starbucks and they ordering some lattes and some mochas and shit, and they all happy and shit. And you just found out like you not loved the way you think you was loved, and you trying to hold on. They said extra froth, and can you put a little picture in it? This motherfucker put a broken heart. He's cheating. Ugly ass.
what? Nah, I was at a register one time, and there was a couple, and they was I don't know what they said, and the wife was like, "Yeah, he's my sugar daddy." I was just like, "Yeah, must be nice. I want one too."
I take a sugar mama.
Hey man, I had to get how I live at this point, man. I'm tired of it being on bill after paycheck after paycheck. Shit, something got to shake. It ain't gonna be me.
Something. Hey, if the sugar daddy talking good money, I'm gonna chase that check. I'm gonna chase the check. I'm gonna chase the check. You said 2 bands a month. I'm gonna chase the check.
What?
Pull up. We're gonna end it off right there. So again, I'm gonna put our Instagrams up. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm putting up a comment. My Instagram is Alex O'Brazy. I am the main host and my co-host here, Dominic, my homeboy, way back when. We go back. Ugly boy had the same last name. Everybody thought we was motherfucking related. That's his Instagram right there. Nick got it. Jacob is going to drop his when he finally turns his camera on, Ugly Ass Boy. And our Instagram is the Midnight Hub with an underscore. Let me put that up on there. Let me change this shit here first. So wherever you get your podcast or wherever you're seeing this, I know we're on Twitch right now to live stream it. Be happy. This is next week's episode being streamed early on. You guys got to sit here and witness it live, and I hope that the experience was actually good for y'all and the conversation was good. Obviously, we will be posting clips of this stream before it comes out, and we're possibly going to be live streaming every other Tuesday, not Wednesday, unfortunately. Probably streaming every other Tuesday or live streaming every Tuesday and recording every Tuesday to get episodes out to you guys. Please be on the lookout for that. And if you guys have any topic that you want to have discussed live or even just have discussed, please, send a DM to the page, send a DM to either me or Dominic, and be on the lookout for merchandise and a brand change. I know we just started, but look at the logo. This shit ain't shit. We're going to have our own logo come out very soon, and we're going to have our own brand come out very soon, selling merchandise and selling everything that we need to sell. So, with that being said, I thank you for tuning in to the second episode of the Midnight Hub, their only place to come for your late night food for thought, to enrich your mind and to nourish your soul. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed and have a wonderful night. I hope y'all can go to sleep. Thank you.